Welcome everybody to another video. And in this video, we're gonna be I'm not gonna be the one reading because my reading is shit. This robot is gonna be the one reading. So you guys can actually enjoy the story. And yeah, so apparently the story is developing, so that's interesting. We get to see future stuff. But yeah, I know you guys probably missed this, so yeah, let's just get started. An ad might play, so I'm probably gonna skip it.
Hunter Biden's iCloud account allegedly hacked by 4chan user. The 4chan message board is abuzz with unverified claims that Hunter Biden's iCloud account was hacked and compromised, supposedly making available various files from an iPhone and an iPad belonging to the son of U.S. President Joe Biden. At this stage, we advise readers to take individual rumors and memes that appear to be blooming out of this alleged hack with a grain of salt. This is not to say that this material should automatically be presumed to be false or true. Rather, it's simply the case that the 4chan message board has a long history of delivering up questionable content. None of this material has yet been verified as authentic, and partisans on both sides of the political divide are likely to try to recast it to their advantage. For example, earlier today we debunked a doctored photograph unrelated to the 4chan leak that was apparently being circulated as a counter meme to discredit the 4chan leak. According to the Daily, which reported on the alleged data dump, the specific thread on 4chan, which contained quite a bit of adult content, claimed to have uncovered somewhere around 450 gigabytes of various voicemails, videos, voice recordings, and pictures, some of which featured both Hunter and the president. The 4chan thread was first posted around July 8 on the /poll/board on the website, a board named Politically Incorrect. The title of the 4chan thread was Hunter Biden Offline iPhone Backup. The post and its comments included various unverified allegations, some of which were lurid. The thread also contained other names and various unconfirmed conspiracy theories about several different figures. In the past, there have been no shortage of rumors surrounding Hunter's personal activities, included alleged drug use and videos with sexual activity. We previously reported on various rumors regarding a laptop apparently owned by Hunter, which became a larger story ahead of the 2020 U.S. presidential election. Separate from the iCloud, iPhone, iPad, and laptop rumors, NBC News reported days before the 2020 election about a fake intelligence document about Hunter that was disseminated by close associates of U.S. President Donald Trump. The 64-page composition appeared to be the work of a fake intelligence firm called Typhoon Investigations, according to researchers and public documents NBC News published. The story about Hunter's iPhone and iPad allegedly being hacked via his iCloud account is still developing. We will continue to monitor the situation for future reporting.
Seems pretty interesting, actually. I don't know a lot about 4chan, but I know like it has to do with like a lot of shit. I actually wish I was just streaming so like you guys can just pick whatever story you want to hear, but let's see. Seems pretty interesting.
Far out. NASA Space Telescope's first cosmic view goes deep. Our view of the universe just expanded. The first image from NASA's new space telescope unveiled Monday is brimming with galaxies and offers the deepest look of the cosmos ever captured. The first image from the $10 billion James Webb Space Telescope is the farthest humanity has ever seen in both time and distance, closer to the dawn of time and the edge of the universe. That image will be followed Tuesday by the release of 4 more galactic beauty shots from the telescope's initial outward gazes. The deep field image released during a brief White House event is filled with lots of stars, with massive galaxies in the foreground and faint and extremely distant galaxies peeking through here and there. Part of the image is light from not too long after the Big Bang, which was 13.8 billion years ago. President Joe Biden marveled at the image that he said showed the oldest documented light in the history of the universe from over 13 billion, let me say that again, 13 billion years ago. It's hard to fathom. The busy image with hundreds of specks, streaks, spirals and swirls of white, yellow, orange and red is only one little speck of the universe, NASA Administrator Bill Nelson said. What we saw today is the early universe, Harvard astronomer Dmitry Sasolov said in a phone interview after the reveal. Sasolov said he and his colleague Charles Alcock first thought we've seen this before. Then they looked closer at the image and pronounced the result not only beautiful but worth all that waiting for the much-delayed project. And even more is coming Tuesday. The pictures on tap include a view of a giant gaseous planet outside our solar system, 2 images of a nebula where stars are born and die in spectacular beauty, and an update of a classic image of 5 tightly clustered galaxies that dance around each other. The world's biggest and most powerful space telescope rocketed away last December from French Guiana in South America. It reached its lookout point 1 million miles, 1.6 million kilometers, from Earth in January. Then the lengthy process began to align the mirrors, get the infrared detectors cold enough to operate and calibrate the science instruments, all protected by a sunshade the size of a tennis court that keeps the telescope cool. The plan is to use the telescope to peer back so far that scientists will get a glimpse of the early days of the universe about 13.7 billion years ago and zoom in on closer cosmic objects, even our own solar system, with sharper focus. How far back past 13 billion years did that first image look? NASA didn't provide any estimate Monday. Outside scientists said those calculations will take time, but they are fairly certain somewhere in the busy image is a galaxy older than humanity has ever seen, probably back to 500 million or 600 million years after the Big Bang. It takes a little bit of time to dig out those galaxies, University of California, Santa Cruz, astrophysicist Garth Illingworth said. It's the things you almost can't see here, the tiniest little red dots. This is absolutely spectacular, absolutely amazing, he added. This is everything we've dreamed of in a telescope like this. Webb is considered the successor to the highly successful, but aging Hubble Space Telescope. Hubble has stared as far back as 13.4 billion years. It found the light wave signature of an extremely bright galaxy in 2016. Astronomers measure how far back they look in light years, with 1 light year being 5.8 trillion miles, 9.3 trillion kilometers. Webb can see backwards in time to just after the Big Bang by looking for galaxies that are so far away that the light has taken many billions of years to get from those galaxies to our telescopes, said Jonathan Gardner, Webb's deputy project scientist said during a June media briefing.
It's awesome.
The deepest view of the cosmos is not a record that will stand for very long, project scientist Klaus Pontoppidan said during the briefing, since scientists are expected to use the Webb telescope to go even deeper. At 21 feet, 6.4 meters, Webb's gold-plated, flower-shaped mirror is the biggest and most sensitive ever sent into space. It's comprised of 18 segments, one of which was smacked by a bigger-than-anticipated micrometeoroid in May. 4 previous micrometeoroid strikes to the mirror were smaller. Despite the impacts, the telescope has continued to exceed mission requirements, with barely any data loss, according to NASA. NASA is collaborating on Webb with the European and Canadian space agencies. I'm now really excited as this dramatic progress augurs well for reaching the ultimate prize for many astronomers like myself. Pinpointing cosmic dawn, the moment when the universe was first bathed in starlight, Richard Ellis, professor of astrophysics at University College London, said by email.
Oosh, oh god. It's terrifying. Ah. Yeah. No. This kind of reminds me of the blobfish. Wait, hold on. Oh. 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 No, wait. Oh, hold on.
Does this pic show shark? Claim. A photograph authentically shows a real species called a carpet shark or tasseled wobbegong. Rating. There is no indication that the photograph was digitally edited, and it indeed depicts a real animal. Separately, the tasseled wobbegong, or carpet shark, is a real species. However, the photograph does not show a tasseled wobbegong. Rather, it depicts a goosefish, which is also known as a monkfish or American angler. A photograph supposedly depicting the so-called carpet shark, also known as the tasseled wobbegong, has been shared on social media since at least November 2021. Though there is no evidence of digital editing, it does not genuinely depict a tasseled wobbegong, which is a real species of carpet shark, but rather an entirely different species of fish found along the eastern seaboard of the U.S. The Snopes newsroom came across the photograph in July 2022 when it was shared to Reddit's r/interestingasfuck subreddit. That post included a caption that framed the image as an underwater snapshot of the tasseled wobbegonging in the shallow coral reefs off northern Australia, New Guinea, and adjacent islands. But that caption was misleading. The photograph does not show a tasseled wobbegong. Rather, it depicts a goosefish, which is also known as a monkfish or American angler. While we were not able to verify the exact origins of the image in question, we do not doubt that the photograph is authentic, based on similar images showing the goosefish. A quick reverse image search showed that the photograph has been circulating on social media in various iterations since at least 2021. Since that time, several social media users pointed out that it was erroneous to call the photographed fish a tasseled wobbegong when it was really a goosefish. Sometimes called a monkfish or American angler, the goosefish, scientific name Lophius americanus, is found in the North and Mid-Atlantic. The fish is described by NOAA as having mottled dark brown to olive green skin on top and whitish skin underneath. Some say the goosefish has a tadpole-like appearance, characterized by a broad head and large mouth. Goosefish are ambush predators.
Hold on. We have to see this video.
Now we know how National Geographic is.
KXP is just minding his own business. He's just chilling. Just a beautiful, beautiful fish. So majestic, so beautiful.
Though the seafloor-looking fish typically reach lengths of up to 4 feet, they can disappear into their surroundings and sit in camouflage along the ocean floor. The bottom dwellers use their modified spines like fishing poles to lure prey, small fish, including other goosefish, toward their mouths. In addition to fish, goosefish also eat crustaceans, mollusks, seabirds, and diving ducks, notes NOAA. While the goosefish finds its home water.
Today, Jonathan goes on a wild goosefish chase in search of a really weird
It
fish.
doesn't let me go in full screen for some reason.
Welcome to Jonathan Bird's Blue World.
There we go.
Depression it dug in the sandy seafloor.
Oh man.
It waits
Fish.
patiently for prey to come close. Fleshy tassels all around the edges of its body help to disguise its shape.
It is pretty hidden.
Even the mouth has camouflage between the teeth.
It's terrifying.
It lays perfectly still, breathing only once or twice a minute, exhaling through concealed gill openings.
The foot.
Closer, the goosefish begins flicking its lure.
Huh.
This is a fish going fishing.
Interesting.
A hake comes close, wandering around the seafloor while using its chemosensitive whiskers, called barbels, to hunt for food and sense predators. The
Okay.
goosefish doesn't move a muscle.
Sneak increased 100. The embodiment of camouflage.
That was
shit.
a close one. As I continue to film, other
the
potential meals approach the goosefish.
He's right in front of him.
It finally makes a move.
Bro.
That hake is just too big for this small goosefish.
It's kind of sad.
Waters along the eastern coast of the U.S., the tasseled wobbegong lives in the waters of northern
Eh.
Australia and is a member of the carpet shark family, a
Oh, great.
predatory species named for its seafloor dwelling habits.
Okay,
Hunter Biden's iCloud
I was kind of lost there, but yeah, let me just read that last part. It says, while the goosefish finds its home waters along the eastern coast of the U.S., the tasseled wop lives in the waters of northern Australia. It's a member of carpet shark family. Interesting. Species named seafloor dwelling habits. So yeah, I mean, he asked me. It's just a carpet fish. Yeah, there's nothing that interesting about him. It's pretty funny. I'd have him as a pet. Yeah. Alright. Yeah. So you guys have a wonderful day.